There is double the amount of Jewish Americans serving the IDF as there is Jewish Americans who serve in the American military. Like, what does that tell you about their allegiance? But you got this scumbag, and of course he's from Ohio. I thought about making a video of me calling his office and trying to talk to somebody, but Representative Max Miller of Ohio introduced a bill to extend U.S. military benefits to U.S. citizens who serve in the IDF. So you'll get the same benefits that a United States service member gets for serving in a foreign nation's military.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing where I get upset, because anyone who served has known someone. This is just 2023, 98. And look at how they committed suicide. And look at how they word it, a slight decrease. Let's mention a decrease from the year before. And roughly 61% of the veterans who died by suicide were not receiving VA health care in the last year of their lives. Like, it's just one of those, and anyone who's dealt with it understands, it's just one of those things that, like, I don't want to say that, but like for me, I can say this. For me, I chose not to go on VA. I chose to go a different route that was similar, but I could get on at the time just because of how much easier it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can say,
again, it goes to this country that is, you have statistics like this that have been going on for 20 years.
Yeah.
And what do they do about it? Oh no, we're going to give IDF soldiers the same benefits. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna give IDF soldiers, VA disability. But when I go to this was my experience. It might not be the same for everybody, but I've seen a lot of people go to the VA trying to get into behavioral health who need help immediately, and they're turned back. I saw that happen while I was in there. But when I went and I needed to talk to somebody because I wasn't reintegrating very good, I would go in there, and the dude who was talking to me, I go in there for the first meeting. Okay, whatever. It's a standard, first meeting. Go in there for the second.
Yeah, it's an intake. Yeah.
Go in there for the second, third, fourth meeting, and it always goes like this. All right, what did we talk about last time? And he's looking up his notes, and he's like, so last time you said this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, this is pointless. Like, I'll just deal with myself. Like, clearly this is a burden to you. Get the way from me. I'll deal with this shit on my own.
And that's been a long-standing thing. Like, one of the years and years ago is a pretty somewhat headliner. It wasn't a headliner, but in the veteran community or active/veteran community, it was kind of a headliner. A dude who was Ranger and, did more than a lot of people did that were in the service, but was out or was on leave and got in an accident, a car accident. And the VA hospital, like, neglected this dude. Like, his family went in and rolled him over, bed sores. They weren't clean, like shit. Just, it was a mess. The dude's in a wheelchair now. And it just goes into that, like, so instead of fixing that issue in the VA, like complete neglect of this dude, you're now saying you'd rather give these now U.S. citizens that did serve in the IDF, what was it, 15? I forget. You had it up at the 25,000 or 20,000. Yeah. Instead of fixing that issue and putting the funding towards more doctors, because I will say that's a big issue. I would say a lot of these doctors go through law school, go through their schooling, and their first thing isn't, I want to be a VA doctor. I want to work at the VA hospital. A lot of them don't. Let's be honest. A lot of them want to go on to private practice, the whole nine. So maybe get or pay doctors better so we can get better doctors and more doctors instead of trying to give 20,000 more people benefits to help the dudes that are actually. Go ahead. I'm done. That was what I was going to say. Yeah.
No, two things I want to say. Number one, I think it's by design. They don't want veterans taking advantage of it. 100%. When I go to the VA, I am almost always the youngest person in there. And, I did a decade, and I'm almost always the youngest person in there. The majority of them are like Vietnam veterans, senior citizens who are in there. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody who's younger than me. And it's by design. It's shitty healthcare. They don't take care of you. And it's because they don't want you to utilize this system that they told you that you earn. I don't know. My second point I want to make is that there is double the amount of Jewish Americans serving the IDF as there is Jewish Americans who serve in the American military. Like, what does that tell you about their allegiance? Just it's crazy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I could just be seeing too much into that, but you don't see Korean Americans going back over to serve in Korea or any other demographic.
I think you're looking too much into that, because you look into it and and maybe we're crazy. At the end of the day, maybe we're the crazy ones and we are looking too deep into it. Who knows? But I don't think so. And I think there, it wasn't on that. It was a different one. The statistic, you go into it and it's like, yeah, there's only this many serving in the army and they don't serve combat arms. Like 90% of them serve non-combat arms. It's almost like it's by design.
100%.
I mean,
I've never, the 10 years I was in, the thousands of people I met, I never served with anybody who's Jewish. Served with plenty of Muslims, served with, plenty of all the other races. I never
Indians.
once.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Never once served with a Jewish person.
I could say I've maybe raised Jewish, but not like Jewish. You know what I mean? Like they'll say I'm Jewish, but they're not like, Israel first. The Jewish people are like.
Oh yeah, I said I was Jewish during
Jewish people. No, but
like I mean, Jewish during basic training.
Yeah, that was to go get donuts.
Yeah.
No, but they are, and they would marry through but not super Jews or whatever. Like not Israel first. Oh, you're anti. No, just a regular
he said super Jews.
No, but like a regular American dude who is Jewish. Like
right, like
there's plenty of them.
Jew.
There's so many of them, and that's what I want to clarify, that there is so many of them in America. But there's also so many now, and I feel like there's more and more coming in that are the I don't like super Jews, like that are Israel, the Jewish people, like bro, shut up. You're in the army, say, like you're here in America. Like okay, you can follow your faith, just like people who are like Buddhist, just like these and we've dealt with it, like you said, Indian dudes, like any of these cultures that do practice, but they assimilate. They are, yes, I'm happy to be here. This this changed my life. Like there's clearly a difference when you look at it in that light. It's not malicious. It's not a conqueror. It's not a settler. It's a person that's come here to live in America and live the American way of life while maintaining their religion.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wonders how many of these people who could be serving in our military aren't serving as agents for the, Israeli government.
I mean, not just Israeli, but